A decade ago, leaders from various sectors came together to forge a historic agreement aimed at bringing lasting peace and prosperity to the Bangsamoro people. And as we celebrate 10 years of power of dialogue and negotiation, let's listen to the keynote message of the chairman of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, Honorable Alhaj Murad Ebrahim. Let's give him a big round.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Let me first extend our sincerest welcome to all the dignitaries who have come all the way from across the globe to be with us today. My warmest greetings also to our friends from the national government, headed by Secretary Galvez of the OPA-PRO, our friend, colleagues from the Bangsamoro government, our ministers who are here with us, members of the Parliament, our brothers and sisters from the Moro National Liberation Front and Moro Islamic Liberation Front, former officials who served in the peace negotiation between the Moro Islamic Liberation Front and the government of the Philippines. Nandito sila, very welcome. The chairman also of the government peace implementing panel, General Cesariano, General Victor Wanchakan, Chair GPH Ad Hoc Joint Action Group, General Nasir P. Lidasan, Chairman of the GPH Coordinating Committee on the Cessation of Hostilities, Director Joel Mamon, Head of the Combined Secretariat of the GPH Coordinating Committee on the Cessation of Hostilities, CCCH, and GPH Ajag. Assistant Secretary Jordan Bayam, Assistant Secretary Cesar de Mesa, the past members of the peace panel, our secretary, former Secretary Teresento Quintos Delis, former Presidential Advisor on the peace process. Professor Miriam Coronel Ferrer, former chairperson of the GPH Peace Panel. Thank you for coming back. Irene M. Sentago, former member of the GPH Peace Panel also, is with us. Robert Maulana Alonto, I think he is also here. And Abud Said Linga, also a former member of the MILF Peace Panel. So, representative of the families of the former facilitators, we have the representative of Tan Sri Osman, his son is with us, si Ahmad Yazid bin Osman is the son of Tan Sri Dato Osman. Also the son of Tengku Abdul Ghaffar, representative Dato Abdul Ghaffar Muhammad, also a third party Malaysian facilitator who passed away already. So thank you very much for all of you. The local government also. Here is the Governor of North Cotabato, and then the Executive Director of the Center of Peace and Conflict Studies, member of the International Contact Group, Dr. Emma Leslie. Thank you, ma'am, for coming. I praise the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us this opportunity to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the signing of the Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro, or CAV, paving the way for peace, development, and progress in the Bangsamoro. The entire country, fittingly, this event falls on the middle of the holy month of Ramadan, which is a time of coming together and a time of reflection insofar as the CAB is concerned. This commemoration now effectively brings us together and allow us to reflect on the agreement's progress in terms of implementation. As I have been saying, we have gone far already. Malayo na ang nating narating, pero malayo pa rin ang ating lalakbayin, inshallah. The signing of the CAB marks a significant turning point in our collective history. A journey that underscores our steadfast commitment to correcting historical injustices and dismantling oppressive systems that have hindered the development of our people and our homeland. This political settlement acknowledges the legitimacy of the rights of the Bangsamoro to self-determination, empowering us to chart our socio-political destiny rooted in our faith, identity, and love for our homeland. The CAB is a result of decades of negotiation between the MILF and the government of the Philippines. The CAB reaffirms the understanding between the More Islamic Liberation Front and the government of the Philippines on the core issues that had been fully negotiated and completely settled in instrumentalities such as the Framework Agreement and its annexes, as well as all other prior agreements entered into in relation to this exercise. Both the MILF and the government of the Philippines, therefore, have an overarching commitment to faithfully implement the provisions of the CAV and to ensure that doing so will bring the Bangsamoro to a path of economic security, stability, and success. Let me stress on this partnership and collaboration to ensure that the implementation of the agreement leading up to the signing of the exit agreement progresses in a coordinated and comprehensive manner. We hope to see the final signing of the exit agreement, which translates that all the provisions of the agreement are already fully implemented. The MILF-led BARMM has enormously changed the landscape of the governance by exemplifying the virtues of moral governance. In the region, we have put in place a BARMM that gives due regard to individual and collective rights, a government that is democratic and representative of the diversities we embrace in the territory. When we offered ourselves as an alternative to governance, we made sure that we did so with openness, inclusivity, and compassion. This resulted in the availability of employment opportunities, opening of economic activities, and generally uplifting the lives of the Bangsamoro people. However, the normalization track paints a different picture. Ladies and gentlemen, admittedly, it may need reminding that normalization is not only about decommissioning. There are 8 interrelated components of normalization, namely, creation of the transitional component of the normalization, Joint Normalization Committee, GNC, Joint Peace and Security Committee, GPSC, and Joint Peace and Security Teams, GPST, Socio-Economic Development Program, confidence-building measures such as pardon and amnesty, as well as special programs for the 6 acknowledged camps of the MILF. For the commissioning of the MILF weapons and combatants, redeployment of armed forces of the Philippines in the Bangsamoro, policing in the Bangsamoro, disbanding of private armed groups, and transitional justice and reconciliation. That is why I am saying, although we have gone far already, but we need to go further more. So marami pa tayong dapat gawin. To those who have been closely following the GPH-MILF peace process, you would note that while there had been remarkable progress in the decommissioning of MILF combatants and their weapons, the other components of normalization move at a slower pace. If there is any movement at all, respectfully, we must carefully implement the normalization provision with the end view of achieving a smooth transition for MILF combatants to productive civilian life. And more importantly, attaining peace, justice, and development in the region. If we normalize substantially, we attain relative peace. but more importantly, we will be able to embrace development, inshallah. As chairman of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front and a veteran of this decade-old peace journey, I face you once again to solicit your continuing support for the peace process. We need more support. We need everyone to support the process. Otherwise, it will be our efforts will turn incomplete. Over the years, our people have invested their blood, sweat, tears, and lives in the quest for real and lasting peace in Mindanao. We will never forget their sacrifices and contribution in pursuit of peace and development for our homeland. Their courage and perseverance helped bring us to where we are today, laying the foundation for just, equitable, and inclusive society. I believe that the return on these sacrifices have been one of our best, that we have reached this point hand in hand with our partner of the Philippines, so that we may be able to put an end to injustices and secure for ourselves and our posterity the much desired peace and development by jointly implementing the provision of the CAP. Acknowledging the challenges that lie ahead, it is incumbent upon us to honor our commitment to the principles enshrined in the CAP and its annexes, and redirect ourselves to work tirelessly to transform vision into reality. These are the crossroads we face, and we have to make sure that implementation of the provisions of the CAP, with emphasis on the annexes on normalization, is consistent with the agreement we have signed, from the agreement on the general cessation of hostilities to the framework agreement on the Bangsamoro and its annexes. At this point, allow me to thank the government of the Philippines, under the leadership of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., for his administration's trust and dedication in sustaining the dividends of the peace process. I would also like to thank our international peace partners, our development partners, and all stakeholders for being always with us until now. And we deeply appreciate, and above all, I thank the Bangsamoro people for their steadfastness and resilience in our long quest for self-determination. The CAB, alongside other peace initiatives, presents an unprecedented opportunity and well-defined roadmap for a peaceful transition out of decades of war to a bright future of enduring peace. Let us use this fundamental document to realize the potential of an empowered, cohesive, and progressive Bangsamoro for years to come. Guided by moral governance and in pursuit of genuine and meaningful autonomy, we remain committed to continuing to build a Bangsamoro worthy of its name. Yan ang ating pangarap, and we will continue to struggle in order to achieve what we have started and what we need to achieve, inshallah. Shukran wa billahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.